himself.
Now he can get a babysitter to keep the kids and she can go make more money.
There's an option.
I don't know why he buying you shoes so you can walk right out of his
That's
life.
right.
Hi, I'm Mauri.
And I'm Dina.
And we're responding to your crazy Christmas stories.
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
My ex wanted to see a sold-out show this summer. Him and his friends failed in getting their hands on tickets. I, however, managed to snag 2. I waited until Christmas to give them to him, and he was beyond excited. Fast forward 1 month later, and he dumped me 2 days before Valentine's Day after ignoring me for 3 weeks. The entire breakup blindsided me after 1.5 years together. I haven't talked to him since. My brother just so happens to be a huge fan as well. I logged into my Ticketmaster account, and surprise, surprise, tickets can be transferred. So my brother is going to have the time of his life while my ex gets turned around at doors. Am I an asshole?
No. No, not at all.
Not at all.
I mean, that's easy. No, that's a hard no.
That's great that she went in and transferred them over.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gave him nothing.
That's easy. That's a no. You're not.
No, at all.
Next.
No Merry Christmas over there. No, go get your own tickets. How about that?
And he was cheating on her.
He better be glad she didn't go with somebody else and send him the pictures.
She still can.
Yeah.
Yeah, she still can.
I don't understand. Like, why? What? Like, why is so many people cheating? Like, what? Just stop.
We'd be gazillionaires if we could figure out the answer to that question.
Yeah, I guess concubine is the oldest occupation in history. It is.
It's a concubine. It's true, though.
It is. It's in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
A concubine is the oldest occupation in history.
Yeah.
I guess that's why they don't want to open those files. Can we get a ticket for that?
Right.
I'm the breadwinner and manage our finances and pay for everything in my home. Although I make a modest amount of money, I work really hard for it every day. I use a Nest thermostat and keep it at 72. Apparently, it's still a little chilly in our old house in Sokol with poor insulation during the winter months. I actually get cold quite easily, but I'm perfectly fine with a sweater on. My wife, on the other hand, will only wear a t-shirt. She insists that I turn up the heat and refuses to wear a sweatshirt. Am I an asshole to ask her to just put on an extra layer and save a little money? She does do a great job of taking care of the kids, while I earn most of the income. I personally find that she doesn't know how to stick to a budget. I never wanted to do this until now, since she makes about 1/10 of my salary. I've been tempted to have her put some skin in the game and ask to pay for the 1/10 of our expenses, not including our mortgage. This is just the tip of the iceberg. She has an income of about $70,000 a year, a ton of student loans, and credit card debt. She always makes me feel like an asshole for questioning her spending. But she doesn't pay for any joint expenses.
I think it's hilarious that you got that question. Oh, boy.
My. Wow. Well, first of all, true story. One of my neighbor's husbands, he's like that. Like in the summer, we go over there, and if we're like having a barbecue, we are sweating. Like, I mean, just profusely sweating. So me and my other neighbor, who's like a really good friend of mine, she gives me the eye. I give her the eye, and she watches out for me to turn the thermostat down. So we go over there, and she's looking out in the kitchen. And I'm like,
you guys sneak and turn the thermostat down.
Yeah, because he'll kill us. We call him Big Papa.
He's gonna know now.
He will kill us. Oh yeah, he gonna know now. He gonna know exactly who we're talking about, and so is the other one. They're gonna be cracking up. But I say all that to say this: I wouldn't want to wear a sweater in my house all the time. I don't care who makes what money. I want to be comfortable at home. And I wonder if he knew she had a financial problem when he married her.
I don't like the way that he's like nickel and diming her. I don't like the way he's like, it sounds like he's separating them. Like once you're married, you're one. Like it's supposed to be, you share things. Like, and it sounds like he's like nickel and diming her and feeling like comparing what he does to what she does because she stays home with the kids and she's a good mom. And, she makes a modest, she makes 1/10. Like who knows that? How can you say you make 1/10 of what I make?
Probably because he's keeping track of the money. And to me, I don't know because I've never been married, but I'm going to just say this. I think somebody in the house needs to be good with money.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I probably ain't. But I think somebody needs to be good with money because he needs to control the spending, but not with a thermostat. I mean, they could cut Starbucks out or cut something else out. I think home should be comfortable, but he needs to have a conversation with her about money, and he does need to quit nickel and diming her and, BSing about that. But he does need to try to get the family on track financially.
Yes.
But the thermostat ain't gonna, it might in these days, it might make a big difference right now, but.
Yeah, I keep my thermostat at a particular temperature for sure.
Yeah, my house is probably freezing only because of my age.
I keep mine at a particular temperature because I try and manage those expenses, and I don't like when my daughters change the thermostat up or down. But if they say to me that they, if they're hot or cold or whatever, I would just be like, oh, go ahead and turn it up or turn it down or whatever. I would just say that.
And clean in a big old sweater or sweatshirt. Like, that's crazy. And especially I don't like that. But I do like the fact that he's trying to maintain the finances in the house.
Yeah.
They need to sit down and have a conversation.
But I do think he's an asshole because it sounds like he's kind of being demeaning, and that part I don't like.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So yeah, absolutely, someone should be managing the finances, moving the family forward, making sure there's money put aside for the children and for trips and all the things. I agree with that. But it sounds like he sounds demeaning.
How about he can get a babysitter to keep the kids and she can go make more money?
There's an option.
Yeah, she can go make way more money, right? Like everybody. I mean, half the American people right now, both people generally have to work because everything in America is so expensive right now. So people have to work in order to keep their head above the water.
It has gotten. Initially, I wasn't thinking it was expensive.
Yeah.
But I've been the last few weeks I've been going to the grocery store. I'm like,
girl,
everything is, the candy cans I was going to get for the Christmas tree were $8.
See,
$8.
Not a candy cane for $8.
Candy canes. Yeah, it was like 10 candy canes for $8.
Then everybody need to go to the dollar store because that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I've never heard of that.
$7.99.
$7.99 for a candy cane.
10.
Dang, that's a short right there. That is a short because that's some bullshit.
It is.
It is. But that leads back to Christmas gifts and kids. And I mean, it's just going to be crazy. It's just going to be crazy out there. Like, I was looking up Christmas cocktails and then I'm like, shoot, I'm scared to find out how much all the ingredients are. I don't even want to know, right? How much is the glitter? It probably was $4.99. It's probably $7.99.
Well, and then if you want to buy things that are healthy, if you want to buy things that don't have a bunch of dye and preservatives and all that crap in it, it's going to cost more money too. Like, if you want to buy flour that's not doused in pesticides, it's going to cost you like $8 or $9 for some flour.
That is crazy.
As opposed to $4 or whatever.
Yeah, they need to have a conversation. But I don't think skimping on the temperature in your house is going to do it. I do think that you're right. He is just being a little demeaning. But there's always a way. I used to always say, if you want to trade in your suits for my stilettos, let's do it. Because I know how it feels to live on a fixed whatever you get, right? Not that I didn't get more. I did get more, but it's still annoying because there's things that you want to do on your own that you can't. And when you're a stay-home mom, it's kind of is like that, right? Yeah, it's kind of like that.
I think it's good that he's trying to manage the expenses. I just feel like he's being a little bit demeaning in the way that he's doing it. So the question is he an asshole for wanting her to wear a sweater in the house? There are probably other ways you could cut back and save money rather than asking your wife, who takes care of your kids and makes 1/10 of your salary.
And again, your suit for my stilettos. We can figure it out.
All right, so my girlfriend cannot make it to my work Christmas party because she's going to be out of town for a bachelorette party. We have a pretty close friend group, and we often hang out with our couple friends. Jay and Elle. I have known Jay since undergrad, and we're very close. I have known Elle since middle school, and we've always been good platonic friends. Elle and my girlfriend met through us all hanging out, and they are very good friends now. They hang out and go get a girls' dinner a few times a month. Over the weekend, we were all together and talking about how my girlfriend can't come to the Christmas party, and Elle makes a comment about how she could come. It's at a nice venue, and she said she would never turn down free food and drinks. Jay was fine with it, and we said we can all meet out at a bar right after the party. It didn't seem too unordinary considering Elle had come to my work Christmas party 2 years ago, and I had gone to hers that same year. Granted, we were both single at the time. So Elle asked my girlfriend, and she says that it's super weird and that my first inclination is to just replace her since she can't come and that she doesn't like the idea. It doesn't seem like a big deal to me, but apparently it is. Am I the asshole for asking to bring a female friend instead of my girlfriend rather than just going to the work Christmas party alone?
these questions are so layered. Like there's so many little pieces to these questions. It's just not a direct sort of like, yes, you're an asshole. No, you're not an asshole. Because I can understand being a guy's friend and being in my 20s, right? And wanting to go to the Christmas party and it being completely platonic. But there's a reason why his girlfriend is feeling so unsure about this.
Well, they went to the party 2 years ago.
But they were both single.
And they were both single. So I honestly, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't think she should have volunteered herself.
She shouldn't have.
She shouldn't have volunteered herself. Now, if the girlfriend was like, why don't you just take one of your friends? I could see that. But you volunteering and saying you ain't gonna turn down no free food and no free, like, girl, bye. I would trust you going to the party with somebody. I wouldn't trust everybody going to the party with somebody else. Like because I'm not jealous when it comes to that. But what I don't like about this whole thing is that she volunteered to go. Mm-hmm. Now, maybe if she was like, hey, I'm not going to be here and you guys are really good friends. If you want to go, right, you can go.
You mean if the girlfriend would have made that suggestion?
Yes. Because if the girlfriend would have suggested it right off the top, I can see that. If she would have said, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be here. I'd hate for you to go by yourself. Why don't you ask, if you don't ask your sister, or why don't you ask Dina to go?
Yeah. Wait, but his friend, the girl who volunteered herself to go, she has a boyfriend.
I don't care what she has.
Yeah, but no, that's my point though. She has a boyfriend.
She shouldn't have volunteered. Yeah, she should have kept her mouth shut and said, oh.
And why can't he go by himself?
I mean, that to me, he can go by himself. But if it's my man, I might volunteer and say, hey, babe, why don't you just have, Dina go with you? Or why don't you just go with your sister? Or, whatever. Just take a friend.
I'm like, you're going by yourself.
It's cool. Or go by yourself. But I just don't think that, I think that she overstepped inviting herself. Mm-hmm. So to me, that's a red flag.
Yeah, so he needs to step up and say, you know what, it's all good. I'm going to go ahead and go on my own or bring my sister or whatever. And
they're going to be drinking in cocktail attire and, having a girl, some old feelings could come up or, because we don't know what they did when they went 2 years ago. We don't know how it ended. And the girlfriend don't know how it ended. Ain't nobody ever going to know how it ended.
Yeah, the fact that the girlfriend has feelings about it, he should be like,
she shouldn't have volunteered herself. I just think that's tacky.
Yeah, she shouldn't have. But the boyfriend needs to say, you know what? No, you don't need to come. I'm good.
And I probably would have said, so that's all it takes is some free food and some drinks, and you're in. Like, girl, bye. Nah, I'm a little off her.
Yeah,
is her name L? Is she L? Who's
I don't remember who's L but
yeah, well, L your way out. L your way out.
When my dad came back into my life for a little bit, he brought us over to his new family. I asked for video games for Christmas. But the thing is, he only buys stuff for me that has to stay at his house and that his new kids could play with when I wasn't there. I don't think that's fair, is it?
Well,
he didn't buy it. First of all, I'm just going to say this.
Go ahead.
He bought that not for his child. He justified buying that because he's going to leave it at the house for the other kids to play with it. That's how I feel about it. That feels sneaky.
I feel like, why did you buy it?
Right, he bought it.
Like, why'd you buy it? If it's my gift, it's going to my house.
That's right, yes.
Why'd you buy it? And if you couldn't buy 2 video games, then you shouldn't have bought none. Because if it's a gift, you get to do what you want to do with your gift. Mm-hmm. And if you don't live with him full time, it's just ridiculous that it stays at your house. And why can't it go home? Like, what, the mother gonna play with the game?
She should be able to take her gift home. Mm-hmm. And I feel like he just bought the gift and now he wants his new family, the kids over there, to be able to use it too. Like it's well, I got this, so y'all could play with it together. Mm-hmm. She should be able to take her gift home.
I feel like he's a hater. Like he's a hater.
What do you mean he's a hater?
He's a hater because why are you hating on a video game? Why are you hating on a kid? That's just stupid. To me, that's just stupid. He's a hater. Or he's hating on the mother because the gift can't go home.
That could be.
Right? That's just weak. That's weak.
It is weak.
And again, I talked about this before in a video. If you have a man that is jealous of your child or that is so worried about where the child's gift's going because it may come to your house, that's a red flag. That's bad. Mm-hmm. That's bad. You can't, once you give the gift, don't worry about where the gift's getting played at.
That's right.
That's just stupid.
Yeah.
That's just stupid as hell. Like, we don't, bad dad.
Bad dad.
Bad dad. Well, one of my favorite things about Christmas, especially in Atlanta, is I love a great Christmas pop-up. A Christmas pop-up bar that is all decorated. It's like a restaurant that they revamp into a Christmas, like, Christmas exploded.
I saw
in
one
the bar.
online I want us to go to, actually.
Yeah, so I love that some of them you can take your kids early, or it's a great night, mom's night out or girlfriend night out at a great Christmas pop-up. There's some in Roswell, Chamblee, on the Beltline. And I love the Christmas cocktails. Like, I went to one at Avalon and they had a Cosmopolitan.
Cute.
It was phenomenal.
What was in
peppermint bark on the rim, and it was a Cosmo, but it had glitter all in it, and it was just the cutest thing. And they served it with a candy cane. I thought that was hot.
That's really cute.
I thought that was hot.
I saw something online where I can't remember the name of it. It's like an elf bar or something it's called, and you walk in and everything is all decorated, all Christmas, like Christmas was just like
I love
everywhere.
I love Christmas exploding. And then I went to the Grinch bar, and I love the glitter that you can buy, like the edible glitter. And so they have a new thing like the mimosas, and you can make a Christmas mimosas at home. And you take a little simple syrup, and then whatever peppermint bark or whatever color sprinkles that you want on the top, put it on the top, make it red, green, whatever your favorite color is, and then put the glitter inside, and it just looks like it's snowing. It's just I think it's so hot.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
And
And you
so
can make
sparkly.
a mocktail as well if you don't want to drink.
And so sparkly too.
Yeah.
What about Christmas morning? Do you do anything special Christmas morning?
Christmas morning? We're going to make Christmas mimosas, and I'm going to put a couple cranberries in there and some fresh, what do you call rosemary. And then the Christmas glitter, make it look like it's kind of snowing. And then we're going to make Christmas tree cinnamon rolls. So I got all that together. I'm really excited about that.
You're ready. I'm not ready yet.
I am ready. It's a lot of people that aren't ready because you work like 20 jobs. It's okay.
I mean, I know what we're doing. We're going to do French toast now. Is buy like the thick challah bread or some brioche, and I make the French toast, and we usually do like fresh berries on it, powdered sugar, syrup for the girls, obviously.
Yeah.
And then we'll do like omelets, but they want to make cinnamon rolls too. They want to make cinnamon rolls.
And you just take the cinnamon roll that's round and reshape it into a Christmas tree, and then add a little food coloring into the icing and make it a color and put some sprinkles on it.
Yeah.
And that's like really cool. I think another thing that I like is I think that it's good for moms if you have like a group of friends, if you get together for Christmas cocktails and you just pass out a little gift, maybe something 50 or under, maybe give them like a nail, like you can get a gift certificate to a nail salon or something that's like comforting. You know everybody gonna bring a bottle of wine, but but put it in a cute bag if you do bring a bottle of wine. I think that's really cool for Christmas. But I think the cocktails is my favorite. I love watching celebrity houses, how the celebrities decorate all their Christmas trees and put all the lights up. It's like one of my favorite things.
Yeah.
So Christmas Eve, we're hosting my house with the ugly Christmas sweaters. And my sisters were like kind of like torn because they didn't know if they want to wear pajamas. And I'm like, no, we're wearing ugly Christmas sweaters. We're going to play Christmas games, and we're going to give away a $50 gift card, White Elephant gift card. It could be to any store. You're not going to know what card you get till you open it, and you can change it. Like if you don't like it. So if a guy gets a Sephora gift card, of course he doesn't want that, but he can get cologne at Sephora.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be fun because we're trying to keep Christmas inexpensive for everybody in our house. Like just my large family, like my immediate family, we all do gifts and somebody picks what they're getting off that gift. And we're going to have cocktails and drinks and play spades and do the things we do.
And food and dance and sing and all the fun stuff.
And we're not having the Christmas dinner again. We're having a seafood boil.
So you're not going to hibachi?
Christmas night, we're going to hibachi.
Oh.
Christmas Eve, we're having a seafood boil. What are you guys doing?
We're going to be at your house.
Oh.
I'm just joking.
I sent you the invite.
I know.
That's some funny shit. I think everybody gonna be in my house.
Yeah.
Because everything's closed Christmas.
Usually on Christmas Eve, what we do is
my house is the place to be.
Right. We do bake cookies on Christmas Eve, and we all wear Christmas pajamas. We have every year I buy us Christmas pajamas, and because it's inexpensive to do that, so that's a fun tradition to add to your family Christmas tradition.
Yeah, because Old Navy has them really good.
Old Navy.
We
Macy's,
get them at Old Navy's all the time.
Macy's had them really inexpensive. I bought some for like $10 at Macy's when I was there a few weeks ago. So we do that, and then we'll do our Christmas Eve nachos. I get the red and green Christmas Christmas tortilla chips. Make nachos. We love Mexican food in my house, and we bake the last few of the cookies. Usually we baked up to, like, my mom started baking last night.
I got the question.
What?
I got a great. Do you still put milk and cookies out for Santa?
No, we don't. And as a matter of fact, the elf on the shelf ended last year.
Oh God, I forgot about my elf.
Yeah, I guess you're ended too.
My elf is still in my closet.
No,
like my big grown kids don't find it.
Yeah, we ended the elf on the shelf.
I love Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah,
I would have brought it out for my big grown kids, but I forgot about it. So guess what? It's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, no,
I'm bringing the elf out tomorrow.
I kept the elf out all year, and I put him on the refrigerator, and I have this like red and white, and it says I don't know what remember it says.
Oh, I'm hanging the elf from the dog cage because I decorated the dog cage.
Oh, it's cute.
I'm gonna have
I saw
him
that.
diving out like right so the dogs can act like they're gonna get him. That's gonna be so funny.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, but the dogs ain't gonna mess with the elf. But anyway, I forgot the elf, but I do put the cookies out still.
I know.
I put the cookies out.
We do elf on the we just stopped Elf on the Shelf last year. We still do Christmas movies on Christmas Eve. They love that.
So do you do matching wrapping paper?
I do wrapping paper based on who the gift's for. So
that's a good idea. I never thought about that.
That's how I remember whose gifts are whose gifts. So, Kay will have this wrapping paper, Kendall will have this wrapping paper, my mom's this wrapping paper. So I know because I don't put their names on their gifts when I start putting them under the tree, because I don't want them to be like, because my oldest can figure it out. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, she has some sort of intuition. Like, this can be wrapped in like a big box, and she'll be like, it's a white Christmas tree with silver on the tips.
That's hilarious.
Like,
so I do everything's the same, and then I put their names on it with a Sharpie, and to such and such, just such and such, and then I still, even though they're grown, I put to D from Santa.
Oh,
I do.
I don't do that.
If
I put their names on it, it's just their names.
I'm such a Hallmark movie. I'm such a Hallmark. I know I don't seem like it, and I know people don't think I am, but I am such a Hallmark movie. I still do it. I wrap everything the same. And I think this year, generally have a theme. Me and my friend Mary will talk to each other and call each other and be like, what is your theme this year? What paper are you using? Like one year I did all black with white. I've done the brown. I did chocolate brown last year with gold. But I think this year I'm going to do tacky Christmas paper. Just a bunch of kid Christmas paper. Like cute. Barney and Dora.
I think that's
and
cute.
just funky. And then guess what I can do with that one? Use all my old wrapping paper.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I can just get rid of all the old wrapping paper that I had. I'm just going to call it a tacky Christmas and like.
You should do it all. Like, do like everybody want, like I do. Like one person has all Dora, one person has all Barney, one person has all whatever. Because then
mix it up. I'm going to use all that shit that I have.
You're going to recycle.
Store it away, recycle it, put some funky bows, make it all mismatched, not matching. And we're going to have Christmas. I think the tacky Christmas paper is great.
So for our Christmas tree, my daughter made the comment, we were decorating, we have so many ornaments, and I was going to put a tree upstairs, but we just kept the one downstairs. And literally, I have ornaments. I think we talked about this before, actually. I have ornaments from when they were like in preschool. Literally, it's like a paper plate that they made into an angel, and it's like this big. And they just like shove it like into
That's my favorite thing.
I think it's so cute.
It's so cute.
And what I love are the ornaments that are pictures of them when they were like 2, 3, 4. And then I found one where my youngest was like in 6th grade, and I have an ornament of her, and she wrote on the back. I love it, and it's just like super eclectic, and it's cute.
I'm just hoping, because I'm gonna have 2 German Shepherds, a lab mix, and all my kids and my adult kids. I'm just hoping no tree falls. A tree might fall. Yeah, girl. I decorated the dog cage for them all to get in there, and it's big enough.
Will all three of them fit in there?
Oh yeah, me, my friend Sandy and
No,
Sue got in there.
I have pictures.
Yes.
I have
Yeah,
pictures.
we got in there. We all three got in there.
For your birthday.
Yeah, for my
I have
birthday.
pictures of that.
In my sequence dress.
Yes.
He was in the dog cage.
Yes,
That
I
is
have
the
pictures.
funniest shit ever.
I have a ton of pictures
Yes.
of that. Yep.
Yes, it's like a penthouse. I'm telling you, all three of them dogs can get in there. I'm just the only thing is the youngest dog, Harvey. I'm just kind of worried if Harvey's gonna just take over. And I'm like, just don't tear down the tree. Just do not tear down the tree, because my ornaments on that tree are from forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've got a lifetime of ornaments on that tree. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm giving my son and his wife their first Christmas ornament, Christopher Ratko. I already got it. I'm so excited about that.
I love that. My mom gave us Christmas ornaments every year, and so some of the ornaments on my tree are from when I was like little, and then I actually have ornaments on my tree from when I was like probably like 4, and we decorated them ourselves. So it's like we painted them and all of that. So
if you get something for Christmas,
get what?
If you get something for Christmas that you don't want, are you gonna regift it? Or are you gonna how do you act? Like if it's something that you don't, you're like,
I mean, I have something I got from Christmas last year, right now that I didn't want, but
what'd you do with it?
I just have it in the cabinet.
Regift it.
I probably will.
Give it to a coworker. Well, not now.
I'm like,
Well, just give it to somebody.
There have not been many gifts that I didn't have.
But give it to somebody, and
I don't want.
And every friend you give a gift to is going to be like, is that it? Just regift it.
One year, okay, is there a year that you got something you really didn't want? So I dated this guy. I have to tell this story, and he bought me some shoes.
Oh my God.
And they were like blue jean.
Oh, that could be hot.
It was not cute.
YSL has a hot denim shoe, and so did Dolce & Gabbana.
This was 107 years ago. So no, it wasn't cute.
You know what my grandma would have said to that?
What?
I don't know why he buying you shoes so you can walk right out of
That's
life.
right. That's right. That's right.
Grandma said,
and I did.
Wait a minute. Grandma was like, tell that boy to quit buying you shoes. Because you're going to walk away from him.
Yeah, that's what his mom said.
Yeah, and you gone.
Yeah.
These old wives' tales work. These young girls need to be listening to that. They work. Like we be thinking, they doing something.
I don't know. If it's a nice pair of shoes, I'm not going anywhere.
I'm still walking if I don't like you.
Well, yeah.
Nice or not.
But that's not going to be the defining, moment. Like, I don't like the shoes, so I'm leaving.
Karma. Shoot. I'm going to buy my own shoes for the first 6 months. So we can make sure it's good.
Yeah, I remember getting those shoes and I was like,
I remember one year I had a boyfriend for a couple years, and I can't even make this up. Oh, I'm like, let me think about this. So I said I wanted a watch. I got the watch. And then the next year, he bought me the watch in a different color. Same watch in a different color. I can't make that up. Yeah. One year it was white gold, and the next year was yellow gold. It was the exact same watch.
He knew you liked that watch.
You know that song, All My Bitches Drive Range Rovers.
He knew you liked that watch.
Everybody gets the same watch.
Everybody gets the same watch, same car,
everybody
same
gets the same watch, same shoes, same
bracelet,
car. It's
same
a Rolex,
earrings.
it's a Louboutin, and it's a Range Rover.
I think one of the most important things just to really remember is like, we always talk about the kids, right? It's always about the kids. Like everything we do. I actually heard a woman on the radio saying, she's like, was in an accident or something, and she couldn't decorate the house like she usually does. And she's like, I love decorating for my kids. And like the reason that she does all that she does around the holidays is to make sure her kids have an amazing experience. And it's
have you seen like the social media posts that say you're not supposed to buy grown people gifts? Like they're like, if you are 18 or you are grown, buy your own toaster, buy your own stuff. I don't really believe in that. I believe in the gift exchange, even though the kids are grown, and it's not me buying everything on their list. It's us all dividing up everything that's on the list. But a lot of people are like, don't stress out about Christmas because if your kids are grown, they don't get a gift. But I don't agree with that.
I mean, when my girls are older, I will still give them gifts, and my mom still gives me gifts.
Yeah, my mother too.
I also think like when it comes to friends, man, it's just like for friends, it's like if I see something and I'm like, oh, this would be like, Maura would love this. Like, I'll pick this up for her. I don't think about it just for Christmas. It's like if I'm out and I see something, I'm like, hey, I thought about you. I saw this. I got this or whatever. Like, I don't know.
Like you can give a gift all year.
I mean, why not? You know? And I said to another friend of mine the other day, I was like, because she buys gifts to my girls every year. She's like their auntie, right? And I'm like, you know what? I think at this point, like, let's focus on experiences. Let's focus on making memories. Let's like, what are some things that they're interested in? Let's try and nurture those interests rather than like buying another pair of.
Pastor Jamal Bryant came out and said that it is, you know, wealthy people gift their children with experiences. And more than likely, the kid is always going to remember when I went to Disney with mom instead of where that little ball is or that toy or that game. You know, it's like we said with, you know, earlier, it's like you can only have so much stuff. You know, you can only have so many things. My daughter loves Legos. We've got 1 million Legos and now they're in the basement. Yeah. Right? Some of them are out, but we dare not tear them down because they were like huge Legos.
But she still loves it though. She still loves it. I think that's different, right? I think that's nurturing a passion and interest that she has, you know, but it's just like the little things. Like I was in a Barbie. And I remember when I got to a certain age, my mom was like, you're not getting any more Barbie. You're not getting the Barbie, like no more Barbie stuff.
Oh, I'm guilty of that. I still buy my girls a holiday Barbie.
Do you?
For every year that they were born, I've bought them a holiday Barbie. They have the millennial Barbie from 2000. Remember, everybody was like, it's going to be year 2000 and the world's going to end.
Everything's going to crash.
Yeah, like everything's going to crash. Everything's going to... I still have all their Barbies. I buy them a Christmas Barbie every year. I will buy them a Christmas Barbie this year, and I will buy my daughter-in-law a Christmas Barbie. And it may not mean nothing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe
it's a tradition, kids, right? It's sweet. It's sweet. It's
but,
a tradition.
I mean, now they're under the tree, and they're sitting there, and they're like, oh, they didn't dress right. But, you know, now they make the Barbie in all different colors for Christmas. So she could be a Latino Barbie, a black Barbie, a white Barbie. Like, I love that. I think that was really good on Barbie. But, you know, Barbie's everything.
But I think that's cool. I think that's a cool tradition to create. It's not meaningless. You know, that's something that they're gonna hold on to. And I think that's like the bottom line when it comes to like holidays is like a fine, like most things in life, right? It's like a fine balance. It's like some things in moderation. It's just like a fine balance between like gifts that, you know, the kind of fun gifts and then the gifts that actually create some meaning, and then making sure like you have those experiences and traditions that you can carry on with your kids.
I think it's good. I think it's good. And the Barbies are still in the box, never been opened.
Right.
And the kids can give them to their kids and give them to their kids. It's like, it's just something that I've always done since Mariah was 1 year old.
Yeah, that's something fun that I think other moms could grab onto that.
And the Barbies are beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, they are so beautiful. Like they're fly. Like
I think other moms can grab onto that and like do the same thing with their kids. It doesn't have to be a Barbie. It could be like Christmas ornaments every year. It could be my mom, when she traveled, she'd bring back, this is so crazy, but she'd bring back spoons, like those little collectible spoons. Oh my God.
Yes. My hairstylist has shot glasses. Like
she has shot glasses
she
too.
She would have a shot glass from everywhere. I'm like, girl, she ain't drank nothing out of them.
I don't think you should get your kids shot glasses, but I do think that it's a good idea to like have like some kind of tradition like that. It's pretty cool.
I think it's cool.
Yeah. Well, we wish you guys all a very Merry Christmas.
Yes, and we'll see you next year at Christmas.
I didn't know we were doing that.
I didn't either. I just thought of that. We be knowing when we don't do shit good. Look, we be knowing when something ain't good. She's like, can we do the intro over? We weren't feeling that. Okay, go. Oh my God, it's 33-33.
Oh, wow.
Holy crap. Come on, Harper. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Shit, she's not telling me the score. 33-33 is unheard of. Oh, and I got on Nebraska colors today. Yes.
Take 187.